Jana, pa zdaj poskusiti prevesti to, da to sploh ni zabavno, če ne smeš v šolo.
Zato, ko potem, ko prideš nazaj, moraš se nadoknaditi to, kaj si zamudil.
Ja, in to moraš do vsakega učitelja posebej in zaprositi in učitelj potem odobri ali pa tudi ne. Yes? So, is it still funny to stay at home? No. Okay.
After you're suspended, if you're still tough, then there's a chance that you'll be expelled from school.
Kicked
So
out.
if you think that kicked out. If you think that cheating on tests is funny or throwing paper at the teacher is funny, then it's a chance that you will be kicked out of school and you will not be allowed to return to that particular school. Normally you can go to a different school, but just not that school, which is sad because this is where your friends are and you want to be with your friends.
Alen? Ja, pa to ni dobro, zakaj? Yes?
Ja, ker imaš prijatelj tam.
Absolutno, yeah. Your friends are there. And it probably isn't very easy to get to that new school because it's not in the same district, is it?
They're usually not that far.
Uh-huh.
The city has over, I think that we have, okay, I'll just say in the metro area, there are about 50 elementary schools, maybe 60, 70 middle schools. High schools are generally very, very big because there are fewer. So there would be less high schools. But the reason that it would be difficult to get into the next school is because you were expelled. It's just like if you get a job and you're fired from the job. When you go for another job, they're going to be like, what happened at the last job? And you have to say, oh, I was fired. And they're going to say, okay, well, why should we let you work for us? If you're expelled from school, this school is going to be like, okay, this child is a troublemaker. Why should we let you here? What will you do differently? So it's not that easy. You can't just go from school to school.
Tadej?
Ja, zdaj je okoli 15 teh osnovnih šol po našem, ne, tako da jih je dosti.
50.
No, 50.
50, yes.
Potem naših srednjih šol so velike, ker je dosti manj. Zdaj problem je v tem, ker to je kot, da si v neki službi, pa si potem odpuščen. Pa hočeš drugo službo dobiti, pa te vprašajo, kaj je, ne?
Zakaj?
Zakaj? In potem ti povej, da so te odpustili in oni te potem vprašajo, zakaj so te odpustili in morajo se povedati. Isto je v šoli, da potem, ko greš na drugo šolo, tudi tam te vprašajo, kaj si naredi, ne? In tako da potem je tako lahko priti z ene na drugo šolo.
But it's very different from our schools, isn't it? It's a lot of that. Okay, right. Any questions so far? No? Let's
Are you
talk
guys
about-
shy?
They are very shy today. Yes, Jan?
What's the most popular sport in the States?
Between basketball and football. I won't speak for the whole America. I'll speak for Georgia, which is where I'm from, and it's between basketball and football.
American football?
Of course, no. American football, the tough sport. Soccer is not tough. Yes,
Which
sir.
sport do you like the most?
My most favorite sport would be cheerleading. Next to that would be basketball.
Yes, we are not very familiar with cheerleading. Can you explain this sport to us, please?
Okay. Cheerleading, they're usually students of the school, or if it's a professional sport, then they're professional cheerleaders. They basically, their job is to get the crowd involved in the sport so that their team will win. Okay? So if you see on TV where there's a basketball game and the kids are, yay,